Hello everyone, and thank you for taking your time to consider and review my application. As you have already seen, one of the essay questions was, how do you imagine social interaction within 10 years, taking into consideration the impact of technology on human relations? Well, my answer to that, it's easy. I would say globalization is our premise nowadays. Therefore, the famous information communication technologies, ICTs, they're no longer bizarre. Rather, they're continuously evolving. Therefore, we have big emergency process in our society that it's constantly in a full swing, okay, leading us to a technological revolution, the emergence of a globalized market, and increasingly leading to the greatest human alteration since its inception. Technology has definitely been a great engine of change. The era of creativity, promotion of talent, entrepreneurship, and innovation has arrived. Nowadays, we see how it has been an element that has been very transformative, with a very transformative effect on all sectors, bringing us new products and new things that we never imagined before, and basically changing forever the way we communicate. Therefore, what I say is that more and more as we become connected as a society, human behaviors are evolving. Therefore, human relations are changing too. If we say 10 years from now, that would be 2027. Basically, it's going to be a mixture of digital transformation and artificial intelligence. What we are already seeing, related technologies behind innovations such as virtual agents, identity analytics, and language processing that have just taken actions just like humans. It's basically that we are exiting from the era of supercomputers and entering the era of superhumans. We could definitely see that with recent 3D imaging and scanning technologies that are actually making our virtual presence a real possibility. We can imagine ourselves a couple of years from now in the future, our full body projection of ourselves to a room of people in another location that might be something very common and nowadays very bizarre. Recent studies from different people, for example, a McKinsey study on this topic says that current technical offerings are taking basically 49% of the workplace, and tasks are almost all being automated. So technology is definitely changing faster than our minds can adapt. And as a society, we need to learn how we're going to cope with that increasing automation, which is actually the biggest challenge. This also reminds me of Aristotle, who once said, man is a social being by nature. Basically, what he was saying by that is that we are born with a social characteristic and we develop it throughout life. And at the same time, we definitely need from others in order to survive. So as a society, we will need to learn how to balance online interactive relationships and our known human interactions from nowadays, and just come up with a different approach to the future. We will need to work together. We will need to understand all these changes and even change our own mindsets, okay? Analyze different processes and understand that we will need to develop new skills and different tasks in order to suit our needs. I do feel that society will eventually benefit from all these changes that technology and automation will definitely bring. The futuristic human relations will get people thinking, talking, socializing together in many different ways. But at the same time, we need to keep in mind not to become completely dependent on technologies and become isolated individuals. Instead, I think with should never forget, and we should also enjoy and appreciate the simplest gifts that life has given us. And that's why you see me here enjoying and appreciating one of those at El Retiro Park. So it's my message to you that definitely technology will be doing great benefits to our society, but at the same time, we could be virtually talking as we're doing right now and enjoying life. Thank you for your attention.